Takafet YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Let us make some oven grilled tilapia. Hello my darlings, so I went to Morrison's about 3 weeks ago and I found this tilapia that was nice and fresh. I planned to make it straight away, but for some reason I think things got in the way and I ended up putting it into the freezer. So I took it out yesterday and I decided to just bake it, grill it for my family. So once my tilapia was cleaned, I went in with my knife and I just created some slits on both sides just so that the seasonings can go all the way through, and make sure to pat it dry using a paper towel, because I find one of the ways that fish can tend to break apart really easily is when it's filled with excess moisture. Be very mindful when you're doing this, as many slits as you like, and it should look something like this. At this point, we're going to go ahead and create a little bit of a marinade for the fish. I'm starting with my salt, savory, cumin, and bay salt seasoning, followed by a little mixed herbs. I'm going to go in with 1 small Knorr cube, a little ground turmeric, of course. I'm now going to go in with some smoked paprika just for a little color, and then I'm also going to go in with some garlic powder, not forgetting to add some olive oil and give this a really good mix. It should look something like this. However, the seasonings that I use are just a guide. You can always just use whatever you have on hand. So now I'm just going to go ahead and just evenly distribute that seasoning on the fish, making sure that I coat it all over and in the slits as well. Don't forget to get some inside, on the head, just all over, and mix it in well. I also like to preheat my oven at this point to 180 degrees Celsius, as I will be baking this uncovered in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. Just for some extra flavor, I went in with some lemon slices that I'm gonna be baking the fish on, and this is optional, but I like to just add some lemon anytime I'm making my fish. So yeah, just cut some lemon slices, place it at the bottom of the tray, place the fish on top, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop this into the oven. After the first 15-20 minutes, the fish should look something like this. As you can see, it's not dry. If you have any leftover marinade, you can always just go ahead and brush it on the top. I am just going to be pushing that back in, probably just going to try and baste it with a little bit of the juices that's at the bottom. And yes, after about 40 minutes, this is how my fish looks. It's nicely cooked. I have some blended onions, peppers, and a little fresh seasoning, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just paste it onto the top. You can tend to push it back into the oven if you want to, however that is optional. Yes, this was my fish all done. I really hope you enjoy the recipe. Check down below in the description box for all of the ingredients that I use. It has been a pleasure having you here, and I'll see you again in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.